So, welcome back to a commentary channel. Before I continue, please excuse the lisp and the mispronunciation of words. I had a major tooth extraction done a couple of days ago, and I've still got a little bit of pain. It's up here, my back molar, so I am talking with a bit of a lisp. Anyway, if you search my channel, I've uploaded thousands of videos. You're sure to find something to your taste. And if you go to Amazon, you're sure to find a book. I've published well over 20 books. So, hello, beautiful souls. It's Jem here, and today's video is tender, honest, and made with deep love. I want to talk about death. Now, before I go there, my YouTube channel was actually made just over 5 years ago, and it was because I was actually losing my much younger husband, who was only 38. On the 20th of April, it will be 5 years since he died. So, yes, I want to talk about death. Not in a fearful way, not in a religious way, but in a soul-centered, heart-centered way that brings peace, especially if you've lost someone or a pet or are afraid of dying yourself. Let's start with this. Death is not the end. I truly believe and have seen through my own spiritual experiences and channeling and uploading of paranormal videos that death is not a punishment. It's not a failure, and it's not the end. It's simply a return to what I sometimes call the real reality, the place of unconditional divine love, peace, and soul awareness that exists beyond this earthly game we're all playing. So let's talk about hell and why I don't believe it's real. There's an old belief used by many religions that if we sin, if we make mistakes, if we aren't perfect, we'll go to hell. But think about that for a moment. Would a truly loving Creator send its children into eternal suffering? Would a divine source that gave us free will punish us for using it? To me, the idea of hell isn't divine justice, it's human control, a way to scare people into obedience, into giving power to religious systems. The more I've worked as a psychic and medium, the more I've come to see that hell doesn't exist, not as fire, not as eternal torment. The only hell that exists is the pain we carry when we forget who we are. And the only judgment we face is our own. Through a loving life review, where we get to reflect on how we lived, what we learned, and what we want to do the next time. So, what does happen when we die? Here's what I believe, and not just believe, I know from experiences, readings, channeling, and my own soul's memory. When we die, we are greeted by loved ones. We feel a peace and love so powerful that all fear melts away. We remember, truly remember who we are, souls, eternal, safe. We review our life with compassion, not judgment. We understand our choices, not with guilt, but with learning. And then we rest, heal, or sometimes choose to return and try again. Not because we're being punished, but because our soul wants to grow, play, love, explore. Death is not a punishment. It's a homecoming. So what about animals? Do they go somewhere too? Yes. Oh, yes. Animals are soul beings just like us. They don't carry guilt, shame, or ego, so their transitions are often smoother. Many people report seeing their pets in dreams or feeling them around. Sorry, I get a little bit emotional. 4 years ago, I lost a 6-year-old dog. I loved that dog. His name was Jimmy. Anyway, I believe animals go to the same soul realm, and they often wait for us there. I've even channeled messages from animals. Their love is pure, uncomplicated, and beautiful. And what about bad people? This is always a hard one. What happens to people who harmed others, abusers, killers? I believe they too return to the soul realm, but their life review is more intense. They feel not just their own pain, but the pain they've caused. And in that space, they come to understand. They may choose to reincarnate with great challenges, or to serve and help those they harmed in a future life. That is justice. That is karma. Not burning for eternity, not being tormented for eternity, not going to hell, but learning, evolving, repairing, healing, loving. To those who are grieving, like me, if you've lost someone recently, a partner, a child, a parent, a friend, a pet, a cow, a plant, a lizard. Maybe you keep giant cockroaches. I want to tell you, they are not gone. They are not suffering. They are not in darkness. They are not stuck. And yes, let's sidetrack a little bit here. Sometimes spirits do get stuck, but it's not forever. And if you are psychic and you know of a spirit that's stuck, you can help them. You can say, "Well done, your life is over. Be free. You are loved." There are spirits and souls all around you who are loved, who love you, and you are loved. Well done. It's time to go home. You are never stuck. Nothing is ever stuck. Sometimes, perhaps after a life review, because we think we deserve to be judged, we can create a hell, but it's a false hell. It's not real. And once we let go of the illusion, we are back to all that is real love, divine love. And that divine love is for all of us, whether you're human, whether you're a rock, whether you're an insect, whether you're alien or something else. Anyway, all these things that you have lost, if you're grieving, they're closer to you than you think, often around you, whispering into your hearts, nudging you in your dreams. Talk to them. Light a candle. Ask for a sign and watch. Love does not end, and neither do we. So, in summary, death is not the opposite of life. It's a continuation of it. The next chapter. There is no judgment, no eternal punishment, no angry God waiting to strike you down. Only love, only awareness, only truth. So live, love big, don't be afraid. And when your time comes, know that the arms that catch you are made of the same light that first created you. And know that humans were created flawed. We all make mistakes. It's time that you forgive yourself and each other. So, have you ever felt a presence? Had a dream of a loved one? Or a near-death experience? I'd love to hear your story in the comments. And if this brought you comfort, please share it. You never know who's grieving quietly today. I want to say gratitude for every and any view I get. Please be kind to yourselves and to one another. And before I go, I want you to know that this is an illusion. It's a game. It's entertainment. And in this entertainment, we all have roles to play. And our roles sometimes are heroes, and sometimes they are villains. But if you have seen my video on radical forgiveness, you know that this was planned before you were even born. I hope I have brought a little comfort to your heart. I never push to like or subscribe because you are your own person and you can do that without someone forcing you to say like and subscribe. Alright, this is Jem doing the third video for today. I think I'll have a rest. So see you on the other side. And remember, everybody and everything is beautiful. We are created from the divine spark and we are the creators. Love, light and blessings. Gemad.